he hasn't gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested. All 3 girls are fighting over me to join them. Ah! Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. We're back, and we're gonna be doing continuing off where we left off on day 3 with the Doki Dokis. Yes, there we go. Okay, we gotta think of Sayori. I mean, not Sayori's words. Anxiety. Okay, now that's hers. Waterfall. What was her? Alone. Yes. She's bittersweet, I forgot. Andy, universe, skirt. Dark. She likes that? Okay. Kiss. Okay, that's Natsuki's. Raindrops. Okay, never mind. Clumsy. Yes. The suicide? Okay. Happiness. Sadness. Okay. Death. Okay, because I forgot she likes death. That's weird. Fireflies. Daydream. Vibrant. No. Dream. No. Fantasy. No. Okay. Smile. Family. Silly. Promise. Adventure. Joy. There we go. We did it. We got Sayori again. Okay. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you were all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. And well, let me check the time. Okay, yeah. All right. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Aren't you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Question mark? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on the event for now today, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't always as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori? Wait. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I forgot. Oh god, I gotta do Sayori's voice now. I waved my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh, she sounds depressed, so I gotta sound depressing. Okay. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. About me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori showed me a big smile. Don't let me distracted by having fun with everyone. Alright, well, alright. If you say so. I reverently glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has always dispersed. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Haruo, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? And anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down on her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you, Haruo. You certainly know about her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked us. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I will drop. If you knew anything, I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm just saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Haruo. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Eh? Sayori's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has been. You're so funny, Haruo. Have you thought of that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Or maybe, wait. Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just go figure out what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori, gently talking to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's just impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and so do I. And I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's go talk to Sayori. So this is your best one so far. It's really nice, Haruo. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course! Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your faces. Well, alright. Hey, Haruo. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try to write in your own poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get any closer with anyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try to impress them. Need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when it's thinking about you. Sayori? No. Haruo, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steadily all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts onto a smile. It's nothing, Haruo. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you have to see that. I promise that won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home for a little bit early today, okay? Sayori, tell Monica that I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Depression. Obvious depression is obvious. Oh God. That's not good. Okay. Anyways, Natsuki, why not? This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you always so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking him off. Really? Well, if you ended up what if you just ended up scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with you. Natsuki's elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Dot. How did you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Well, I guess that's kind of the point. I really should just watch my out for Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wander over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Washes your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my whimsy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I like that poem. God damn. That's actually a really deep poem there. I love it. That's probably the best poem I read so far. Yeah. I felt like if I keep reading about negative things, so I wanted to. If I kept writing about negative things, so I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic that we both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can't really see her doing that though. Making us write a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess if mine ended up I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. I always have trouble trying to do Natsuki's voice. When I'm especially trying to read. Everybody else's every other voice here is easier, but Natsuki's voice is really hard because you gotta try to like saying like you sound like all snippy and snappy like that. Yeah, like that. But I try my best. I'm not really good, but I want to improve. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Do you want me just to talk my regular voice, or do you just want me to try to do these voices, acting like these different voices like I did currently? But anyways, let's go to Monica this time. Hi, Haruo. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Da 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 da. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each and every other day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time with her together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in the past year. I mean, much of her in this past year. But since I've joined the club, we've been spending a lot more time together. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Haruo, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I'm treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. I'm gonna pretend I did not read that, Monica. Anyways, Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have all happened all of a sudden? Oh, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Yeah, alright. The lady knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever soothed. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. I search for little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. And gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and I find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That is very dark. You know, I kind of feel like learning and looking for answers. Also, I kind of damn it, can't read. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my own mind. Just so what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought in. I can't read. It's been late at night, and this is what happens. I can't read. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica Rising's tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share about writing about because... Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good, It's not that good? It can be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put in so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing's good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sorry I got like a little bit slow there. I don't know what happened. I just my brain was not functioning. So I think after this video, it's probably going to be the last video I'm going to be making because I'm probably like losing it. So anyways, we're going to do Yuri. That's that. Well done, Haruo. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all have felt a little awkward at first, but now it just seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't disagree. I was afraid that this whole thing would be a chore. It was a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. So I guess I would do some writing myself. Wait, I was reading Haruo's. I was doing Yuri's voice in Haruo's text. Dang it. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Haruo? Eh? Well, you know how I said that writing is a personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even if my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe that most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you've always been so sophisticated with your writing and you had the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable it will be. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach? Oh, so she's doing a beach theme as well. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth enhantically meets the sun face. Under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will gently look at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave hit you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutical. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. Turn back and abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm always aware that the kind of beach is sort of an in thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuko already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style, or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular reason in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're almost done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is this the mood... I get what they were trying to say, because she says, okay, everyone, or like, you know, just trying to sound like so peaceful, like just like a little something like that, or something like that, just making it sound so happy. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Wait, I read Natsuki's line with Yuri's. Ooh. Stagnating air is coming for... That stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, baby. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always hopes to lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like that everyone's balance is thrown off a little whenever she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of being avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That's curious expression coming from Yuri. That curious expression coming from Yuri? Of all people? Calm down, everyone. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival festival preparation, so let's decide who everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the polo juice pamphlets. So I will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, question mark? Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be my own leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should go make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Jeez, well, someone loves atmosphere today. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts to nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Harlow. The one who truly is useless. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would be probably to go a long way to give them one on my hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be very appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I should spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to such a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a chore and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the bacon on your own. Haru may not be the one, Haru may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to insisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be just to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like more like you're just making excuses for Haru to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Haru to decide how she likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested. All 3 girls are fighting over me to join them. Ah! Too many. One too many. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Haru, you okay with this already? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone just stares at me. Wait, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to have to go with. Actually, I'm kind of certain doesn't need my help, but I want to turn to Monica. If Sayori's not gonna is shutting me out, then what's the point? So, anyways, oh god, I'm at 30 minutes in with this video. All right, let's go with Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work almost suitable for one person, but you have Sayori as well. But Haru was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to be making responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any other ulterior motives interfere with the decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been such a big deal. It may have been made in such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We don't do as good a job as. Oh God, I'm tired, aren't I? We won't do as good of a job as you make us. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Haru to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Haru? Then I kind of want to talk to Sayori. So, I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I would prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Sheesh, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be so difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Let's go with Yuri then. I'll go with Yuri actually. Yuri's just funny in my opinion. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Haru? Yeah. That's what I was going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. It's not like it's like I already said it. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Haruo? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Haruo will pick me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And there's nothing that I will do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? I'm the only one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she's already had trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she was trying to say I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori wouldn't say at a time like this. Because Sayori would always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making such a big deal on nothing. But I'm going to say this. Question mark? You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, my nose keeps itching, Jesus. Ugh. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that's my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house today. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be able to be going to your house since I'm the only one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think it would be prefer to go to your house. Prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, there won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I just made sure. So I just needed to make sure my room's clean. I hope I manage myself to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Haruo. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks of herself with extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out where you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. There we go. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to it Sunday. Yeah? I am too. After that, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even I thought I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof, so I guess I got pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me not to. She was even looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's like we feel about that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, it's already done. So I'm probably gonna have to end the video here. We still gotta do the other stuff here, but that was a lot of text to go through. I need to get some sleep because if I continue forward with this story or with Doki, I'm probably just not gonna be able to read, and I won't be even reading perfect English. As you guys saw in that previous entire video, I was slowly coming down, like just failing and miserably like pronouncing my own native language. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video, everybody. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.